Hey guys, so a couple days ago I went and saw Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Um, this was one of those movies where this is actually just one of those weeks where there was nothing really out that was interesting to me. I know there's stuff like the new Divergent movie, which I've never seen the other two, so fuck it, why would I see this one? Uh, and also, what was the other one? Heaven is or not Heaven is for real. Miracles from Heaven. I was confused the two because they pretty much have the same goddamn plot. And I think pretty much from what people have told me, from Heaven, if you've seen the trailer for that movie, you pretty much just seen the whole movie. Because that movie showed the whole, I swear, the whole thing. And apparently it did. People have said just watch the trailer and you'll be fine. But anyways, I decided I'll go see something I haven't seen yet that's getting some decent reviews. And I decided to pick Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, which I'd only gotten one trailer for this movie, like in front of one movie, and that was about it. It looked decent. I like Tina Fey. It looked like a decent little kind of comedy, war comedy that like I said, starred Tina Fey, Martin Freeman, and Margot Robbie, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, some decent actors I really like. This could be decent. I was like, I'd heard decent things about it. I really didn't hear too much about it because I don't think a lot of people saw it, even though it hasn't like exactly been a bomb. It's been out for a few weeks now. Um, so yeah, I liked it. That's short and sweet and to the point. I liked it. Um, it was I wouldn't say it's a perfect movie, but the the positives outweighed the negatives. I thought, and honestly, I wouldn't say go out and pay full price at the movie theaters to see it. Like, cause especially with the prices being as high as they are, I'd say it's a movie you could probably catch at a matinee or a cheap theater or a decent rental. It's a pretty damn good film. I liked it. I know that sounds like I'm not really recommending it, but I kind of do still recommend it. Um, I thought the acting in this movie was really good. Really, really good. Tina Fey pulls off a pretty good performance, especially towards the last half of the movie, um, where it is kind of like this movie is kind of like, I guess the best way to describe it is lost in translation. If it was set in Kabul, that if that sounds as weird as if that's as weird as it sounds, trust me, it is. This movie is. It's like a for about majority of this movie, it's like about these reporters having the time of their lives and partying out in Kabul, Afghanistan. If that sounds weird, it kind of is, because I was like, really, this movie's making Kabul, Afghanistan look like the party city of the country, of the whole entire world. Um, and it kind of makes it like a fun place to go visit. Uh, and like, cause they, like Tina Fey's character is really, really good, and she's just this character that wants to get out of her boring normal life in America, and decides I'll go volunteer and be a reporter in fucking Afghanistan, which is pretty ballsy. Um, I also have Martin Freeman, who's this Scottish reporter who's kind of a little bit of sleazeball at first, but kind of grow to like him as the movie progresses. I love Martin Freeman. I don't know if he Scottish or is he. I don't think I thought he was British. Is he British or Scottish? I'm pretty certain he's British, and so if he is, that makes it even funnier that he's playing a Scottish. But he does a decent accent. I mean, he's not doing a horrible job. I liked him in this movie. I love Martin Freeman. There's not enough Martin Freeman out there, honestly. Um, uh, Margot Robbie is pretty is the hot reporter that is, who comes off kind of like an intelligent uh, person, but she's uses her looks in a lot of different ways. Also got Billy Bob Thornton in a perfect casting as like this army sergeant, or no, sorry, Marine sergeant, who just is playing every stereotypical Billy Bob Thornton role you would ever imagine. rolled up into one. I love Billy Bob Thornton. He has some of the best lines in this movie. He is very, very funny. I like Billy Bob Thornton. He's one of those really underrated actors, honestly. Only role I can think of that he wasn't playing like a crazy version of Billy Bob Thornton was like Sling Blade, which I love Sling Blade. That was the movie that introduced me to Billy Bob Thornton, and god damn, that movie was awesome. This movie, while it is a lot about it does involve a lot of the comedic adventures of these reporters in Kabul, Afghanistan, and all the partying and the drugs and all the drinking that they do in Afghanistan, and all the fun they have together. It also is a very serious war movie, a very, very serious war movie. Especially towards the end, it gets pretty serious. And it also is a movie where it is. Well, one of my problems with this movie is that it kind of like shifts its focus all over the place, because like first half of this movie, like I said, is pretty much all about them partying in Afghanistan and having the time of their lives and making Afghanistan look like the party central of the world. And the second half of the movie becomes a really serious war movie, and when it does become that, it's very, very good. Especially when it's talking about how the media and like American generals kind of like lost all of its focus. This takes place between 2003 and 2006. How America has took all its focus off of Afghanistan when it really shouldn't be taking its focus off Afghanistan, and it's kind of sad it has. And this movie takes place when the Iraq War starts, and it kind of talks about that, how Afghanistan is not, it doesn't get enough news coverage, basically because it doesn't get a lot of viewership when Afghanistan is being covered in the news, and that's pretty fucking sad, really. I like that kind of aspect. I thought they should delve more into it, which they do delve into it, but if they would focus way too much on like the partying stuff in this movie, that I think they kind of like lost focus throughout the whole movie. Like I said, this movie is trying to be like 12 different movies at one time. That's one of the problems with this movie, is like it's trying to be a movie, like I said, a comedy, a serious war movie, or it's very, very hard. That could be a little jarring at times. That's one of the problems with this movie, is that it's a little jarring at that times. But like I said, when it's getting into that kind of stuff about the media and also the war element and the like the fucking dangers of war, I do love that by the end of this movie, Tina Fey's character realizes, yeah, Afghanistan's not that great of a place to be like staying in and reporting in. It's kind of fucking dangerous. I'm glad they did. Like, I was like, part of me was like, are they ever just gonna like see the dangers of Afghanistan, because it's not too hard to find it. I was like, oh boy, like I was kind of worried how this movie was going to end, because like, is ISIS going to get involved? Because I don't know. This movie, it's like I said, it's very, very good. I like the kind of story. Like I like that it's kind of like a lost in translation in Kabul. That part, I mean, that part did work, but like I said, it couldn't make up its mind what it wanted to be, but it's still very good. I still kind of like this movie. I do kind of recommend it. It's not. I wouldn't like say go right out of your way to see it. Like I said, I wouldn't say go pay full price to see it. There's a lot of stuff out there that's a little bit better than this, but Anyways, before I get off here, I want to talk about the future of my reviews in general. This is kind of a decision I've made over the last few weeks. Right now, I don't know if anybody who's been watching my reviews know that I've been doing these reviews in this same room for the past 3 years or 4 years I've been doing this. I've been doing these videos. I just actually passed my 3-year anniversary of doing these videos on YouTube. That's insane. I never thought I'd be doing this as long as I have. Well, this room that I'm in is basically my bedroom, and I live in my parents' house. Well, I now have an opportunity to move into my own place. So pretty soon, in the next few weeks, I'll be doing reviews in a different room, and it's going to basically be my living room. I have a place to set up my computer, and I'll be still doing reviews. But here's the thing. As you can imagine, with me living in my own place, I gotta pay a few more bills. And that's one of the reasons why I've been able to do reviews as long as I have, is because I've not have to pay too many bills, and I can still always see all the movies I want to see. So here's what's gonna happen from this point forward. I'm gonna start getting very picky on my reviews. I think I came to that realization. I hate giving this movie as much credit as I want to, but the movie that broke me was The Brothers Grimsby. I was at that point where I was like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm watching a movie where Sacha Baron Cohen is being fucked by an elephant dick. And that's where you kind of have to draw a line. That's the movie that broke me, alright? So, from this point forward, I'm going to start getting picky on movies. And I won't maybe be doing reviews as much, or doing as many movie reviews as I've been doing in the past. Now, I will say this. There is one way that I'll be able to maybe start doing that, or continue to do that, is I actually just put in for to become a partner on YouTube. And if I'm able to do that, I'll do all the reviews you want me to do. If I'm starting to because at the end of the day, I'm not making money doing this. I'm doing this for fun and kicks and giggles. If I can start making money off of it, okay, I'll do every fucking review that you ever want me to do. I'll review God's Not Dead 2. I'll review anything. Fuck. But just drop something on the floor. But if that doesn't happen, I'm just going to start doing reviews kind of very sporadically, because I need to start saving money. If a movie's getting very well received, I'll see it. Or if it's a movie like Batman vs. Superman, where I'm just out because I know a lot of people will want me to see it, I will see it. I'll be doing a review for that in this week or so. But as far as I don't know. Like I said, I won't be doing as many reviews as I've been doing over the last few years. I mean, I've been doing like 3 movies a week, and I can't do that with my new budget. I gotta start getting picky, and this has been a pretty good year so far in 2016. So, I don't know, but that's as far as the movie reviews go. Originally I was gonna be back this week with Batman vs. Superman: Dawn of Justice, which I am gonna do, and my Big Fat Greek Wedding too. But I decided I'm eliminating my Big Fat Greek Wedding too. It doesn't look very good. Apparently reviews are coming in and it's not very good, so I'm pretty much right in my thinking that it's probably not going to be very good. And apparently Batman vs. Superman is not very good either, but I know everybody's going to be talking about it, so I got to kind of get my opinions in. So that's what's coming up with my next review, and until then, I'll talk to you guys later.